Today's topic is exercise 5.3. First question is, what could be the possible ones digit of the square root of each of the following numbers? That is, in unit place they have given here 1, 6, 1 and 5. So if we take the square root of this number in unit digit, what will be the number? So first one they given 9801. If you make a square root, only first digit, that is unit digit, we have to tell. This is 1 ones are 1. When we have square root of 1 inside, we can take outside also 1. So the answer is only 1 for unit digit they are asking. Second one they are asking here 99,856. First unit place they are asking. When we have here 6, so here 6, if it is there, 6 into 6, 6 or 36 will be the answer. So this 6 could have been here. So 6 is the correct answer for this. Now same like that, third one you find. Fourth one they given here, it is 657666025. Same like that, if it is there 5 in unit place, this number 5, because 5 5s are 25 will be there the answer. That's why this 5 is there in unit place. So the answer is 5 in unit place. Second one, without doing any calculation, find the numbers which are surely not perfect squares. First one, 153 they given. In unit place, if it is there 3, it is not a perfect square number because last digit we have 3. 1 if it is there, 1 ones are 1 will get. If it is there 2, 2 twos are 4 will get in the last digit. Suppose 3 is there, 3 threes are 9. 4 is there, 4 fours are 16 will get. So 6 will be in the unit place. 5 if it is there, 5 5s are 25. So 5 will be there in the unit place. Same like that, 6 is there, 6 square is 36. So 6 will be there in the unit place. 7 it is there, then 7 sevens are 49 will be there. But in this place 3 we have and 7 we have, 8 is there. So this number and all will not be there in the unit place. 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9 like this numbers will get. Suppose 8 is there, 8 is the 64. 4 also can be there in unit place. 9 is there, 9 nines are 81. So 1 can be there. 10 square is 100. So 0 also can be there in unit place. Without this numbers, remaining numbers, any number if it is comes, this numbers and all not a square number. But this number will be square number because it is 1 we have. So that this number can be there in square number. So 3, 7, 8 is there. This number is not a perfect square. Here we have 1 in unit place, so it would be a perfect square number. Third question is, find the square root of 100 and 169 by the method of repeating subtraction. I will do 100, you people do 169, same like this method. 100 we have. Every number after subtracting we have to do subtraction with the odd number, that is next odd number. First I am taking 100. 100 minus 1 is 99. With this answer, next odd number is 3. So 99 minus 3 is 96. Again 96 minus next odd number is 5. So 96 minus 5 will get 91. Then with this number, next odd number we have to do subtraction. So 91 minus 7 is 84. Again 84 minus next odd number is 9. 84 minus 9 is 75. Again 75 minus 11 because next odd number of 9 is 11. So 75 minus 11 is 64. Then 64 minus 13. we'll get 51. Again 51 minus 15, 36. Then 36 minus 17 is 19. Again 19 minus next odd number is 19, we'll get 0. Same like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 10 step we are getting 0. So this successive subtraction is completed in 10 steps. That's why square root of 100 equal to 10. Same like that, 169 you have to do and find how many steps will get 0. That is your answer of square root of 169. Fourth main, find the square roots of the following numbers by the prime factorization method. First question, they given 729. So 729 in third table will go. So here 2 3s are 6, remaining 1, it is 12. 4 3s are 12, this is 3 3s are 9. Again this will go in third table. 24 means 8 3s are 24, 1 3s are 3. Again this can go in third table. 2 3s are 6, remaining it is 2. 21 is 7 3s are 21. Again this number will go in third table. 9 3s are 27. Again this number will go in third table. 3 3s are 9. Like this we have to divide in prime numbers. Prime number means 1 is not in a prime number. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, like that numbers we can divide. After dividing, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times we have 3. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 times we have 3. So any number double time, if it is there in the square root inside, we can take only one time outside. So we have here double time 3. So that 3 we can take outside of the square root. Again one more set of 3 we have. So I will take this 3 is outside here. Again this set, that is double time we have 3. So I can write. Suppose if here any number is there, that number let it be inside, because this is perfect square root number, that's why no number is there inside. Now 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So 27 when we multiply it 2 times we'll get 729. Sum is 400 again. 400, we have double 0 here, so it can go by 5th table or 2nd table. 10th table also it will go, but 10 we should not take because 10 is not a prime number. So 8 5s are 40, this 0 can write. Again it can go by 5th table. 1 5s are 5, remaining 3. 3 and 0 is called 30. So 6 5s are 30 will be there. Again this number can go in 2nd table. 8 2s are 16. Again this 8 can go in 2nd table. 4 2s are 8. Again 2 2s are 4. So here double time of 5, fourth time of 2 we have. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 times 5. So here we have same number 2 times. One number can take outside of the square root. So I will write like this. Again this set we have, so we can write 2. Again we have this set, we can write 2. So 5 2s are 10. 10 into 2 will get 20. So 20 when we multiply 2 times, that is 20 square. 20 into 20 will get 400. Double 0 we can write here. 2 2s are 4. So 20 square when we multiply 400. That's why square root of 400 equal to 20 we can write. Same like this method, you people do the homework. This main.